We begin with a bombshell today, a bombshell as Arizona Senator Jeff Flake, in a scathing speech today, announced that he will not run for re-election.
Flake took the Senate floor today to make his announcement. He did so with a heavy heart, saying he can no longer compromise his principles simply to do his job.
The senator said his strained relationship with President Trump and the lack of leadership that he sees played a big role in his decision.
I have been critical. It is not because I relish criticizing the behavior of the President of the United States. If I have been critical, it is because I believe it is my obligation to do so. Sustained incumbency is certainly not the point of seeking office. And there are times when we must risk our careers in favor of our principles. Now is such a time.
Flake's decision has huge implications, not just for Arizona and next year's Senate race here, but for the political climate across the country.
We have team coverage tonight as we take a look at how Senator Flake got to this point and what he might do next.
So let's begin with Team 12's Bram Resnick, who's been following this big story all day for us. Bram.
And Mark, several people tell me Senator Flake revealed his decision at the last minute today. Now the Republican Senate primary is likely to be a free-for-all, with a Trump-blessed candidate possibly caught in the middle. Republican Senator Jeff Flake still has 15 months left to serve in the U.S. Senate.
I'm announcing today that my service in the Senate will conclude at the end of my term in early January 2019.
But he'll be on the sidelines, watching the race to succeed him.
Well, I think it's a shocker to fellow Republicans who've been seeing Jeff Flake act like a candidate, raising huge amounts of money.
Just 5 days ago, former Secretary of State Condoleezza Rice headlined a big money Valley fundraiser for Flake. Flake's retirement opens the door for other Republicans, according to Matt Benson, former spokesman for Governor Jan Brewer.
Kelly Ward doesn't scare any candidates out of the race, so I think this is going to be a free-for-all.
Kelly Ward, a former state legislator backed by Steve Bannon, was leading Flake by double digits in the polls. Ward tweeted, "Arizona voters are the big winner in Jeff Flake's decision to not seek re-election. They deserve a strong conservative in the Senate who supports the president and the America First agenda. Our campaign proudly offers an optimistic path forward for Arizona and America." But Ward will face one or more new Republican opponents. Among the possibilities, Congressman David Schweikert or Trent Franks, Congresswoman Martha McSally, and maybe a political outsider. And chances are we'll see candidates emerging in the next several days as they try to claim Flake's mantle and his supporters. Bram Resnick, 12 News.